Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at our daily lives from one particular perspective. It is a perspective from the most popular pet dog in the world, the Labrador Retriever. How does our life look like from their point of view, with their different senses of sight, smell, and hearing from humans? In this video, we explore our world through the eyes of Labrador Retrievers. We will see how they perceive, understand, and react to the world. We invite you to join us in this adventure that begins here. So let's get started. When considering how Labrador Retrievers perceive the human world, it is important to first understand the 5 senses through which we experience the world. The sights, sounds, smells, textures, and even tastes that you see every day. How do Labrador Retrievers perceive and interpret them? There are several important differences between Labrador Retriever and human vision. These differences are largely related to color perception, field of vision, and dark-sightedness. First of all, color perception. Humans have trichromatic color vision, which allows us to distinguish 3 basic colors: red, green, and blue, and to identify millions of colors from their combinations. However, dogs like Labrador Retrievers have dichromatic color vision. This means they can distinguish hues between blue and yellow, but have difficulty discerning red and green colors. Red looks dark gray or black to them, and green looks white. Next, let's look at the field of vision. Labrador Retrievers' eyeballs are positioned more laterally than those of humans, as evidenced by the shape of their heads. This arrangement gives them a wider field of vision than humans, about 270 degrees. In contrast, the human field of view is approximately 180 degrees. This wider field of vision allows Labrador Retrievers to see a wider range of their surroundings. Lastly, there is the matter of vision in the dark. Dogs can see better in dark environments than humans. This is due to the presence of a reflective tissue called tapetum lucidum in the back of their eye. This tissue reflects light back to the retina, allowing dogs to see objects in less light. These differences indicate that dogs have different visual experiences than humans. However, the fact that they perceive colors differently, have a wide field of vision, and have the ability to see well in the dark is critical to their ability to function well in day-to-day life. These traits make Labrador Retrievers wonderful household pets and allow them to serve as effective helping dogs. Next to sight, the differences between the Labrador Retriever and human senses of smell can be overwhelming. Labrador Retrievers' olfactory abilities greatly exceed those of humans, which is closely related to their origins as hunting dogs. Labrador Retrievers have an abundance of olfactory receptors that humans do not have. While the human nose has about 5 million olfactory receptors, Labrador Retrievers have about 200 to 300 million. This allows them to detect much finer scents than humans, and they can process this information to identify the source of a particular scent. In addition, the olfactory cortex, a part of the Labrador Retriever's brain, is larger than that of humans and is involved in processing olfactory information. Thus, their sense of smell is very good compared to that of humans and provides information that is useful to them in many different situations. Their olfactory abilities not only help them find food, mates, and identify territories in everyday life, but also have the potential to be developed to be useful to humans through training. Police and rescue teams use the Labrador Retriever's superior olfactory abilities to detect bombs and drugs and to search for missing persons. In the medical community, they are also being studied for their use in the early detection of certain diseases and infections. However, this superior olfactory ability must be managed. Labrador Retrievers tend to be drawn to things with strong scents, and if it is food, they may overeat. This can lead to obesity and negatively affect their health, so owners need to manage their diet properly. The Labrador Retriever's amazing olfactory abilities are the primary way they interact with their environment and are an important factor in shaping their behavior and lifestyle. It is also the foundation for their important role in human society. Following on from olfaction, when discussing the differences in hearing between Labrador Retrievers and humans, the first thing to note is the difference in the auditory range. The human hearing range is roughly between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, which is a measure of the pitch or height of a sound. Labrador retrievers, on the other hand, have a much wider hearing range, from about 40 to 60,000 Hz. This allows Labrador retrievers to detect high-frequency sounds that we humans cannot hear. This ability helps them to detect sounds in the distance and hear frequencies not audible to humans and is often used in hunting and search and rescue operations. Labrador retrievers' ears are also very sensitive and can distinguish minute sounds. Their ears are large and have numerous muscles within them. This allows them to turn their ears in different directions and perceive sounds more accurately. In contrast, the human ear is relatively immobile and requires movement of the entire head to perceive directionality. However, this sensitive hearing is also an aspect that requires attention. Labrador retrievers can be startled or anxious by high-pitched or sudden loud noises. Fireworks, thunder, and loud music can be stressful for them. Therefore, it is important to properly care for them and reassure them in these environments. Finally, Labrador retrievers can learn and respond to specific patterns and tones of sound. This is an important factor in training and learning commands and is one of the factors that make them excellent working dogs. On the other hand, however, their sensitivity can cause them to overreact and become agitated by various sounds. This can be mitigated with proper training and management. These hearing differences allow Labrador retrievers to play an important role in the human world. It is also important to understand these differences to better understand their lives and provide them with a better pet life. For us Labrador retrievers living in the human world, our relationship with you humans is important. We see you as family and your happiness is our happiness. When you laugh, we share your joy. When you are sad, we feel your sadness. We can understand and reflect on your emotions. To compensate for the Labrador retriever's limited ability to understand human speech, it reads a lot of information from your demeanor, tone, and facial expression. This allows the Labrador retriever to understand what you are feeling and what you want. It also understands how you see the Labrador retriever and how the Labrador retriever feels about you. However, Labrador retrievers cannot fully understand the human world. There is so much that Labrador retrievers do not understand. Nevertheless, Labrador retrievers can feel happiness and love when they spend time with you. Labrador retrievers feel love and protection when they are with you. And Labrador retrievers cherish those feelings. How did you feel? This is only a partial view of how Labrador retrievers feel about the human world. In reality, it is difficult to fully understand how Labrador retrievers experience the world. However, we hope that understanding the senses, emotions, and love that Labrador retrievers feel for you will help you understand a little more about the world of Labrador retrievers. If you need more pet information and advice, please subscribe to our channel. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it. See you in our next video.